everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am your host, Laura Afonso, reporting live here at the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center for GoLocal Prob, and we have a very delicious lineup in store for you all today. And we are starting off with Chef John Baptista from Besos Kitchen and Cocktails.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Besos in East Greenwich, right on Main Street.
Right.
Beautiful, big yellow building. You can't miss it with that gorgeous wraparound porch.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of things that are coming down the pipe as well because we're redoing the outside. We're adding an outside pizza oven. We're going to be doing a Napolitano-style pizza.
Wow.
And an outside bar that's raised so you can see everything across Main Street and people can see you. So it's going to be really exciting.
Bird's eye view right from that porch.
That's it.
Amazing. So let's start, before we get into Besos and all the amazing, delicious things that they have on the menu.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about yourself as a chef, your experiences, and how and when you joined the team at Besos.
So I've been all around. I was originally in the United States Marine Corps, and when I came home, my family had a hotel and restaurant on Block Island. So I kind of fell into the business that way.
And what was the restaurant?
The Narragansett Inn on the old the New Harbor side of Block Island, the quiet side.
The quiet side.
When I was there, I found out I loved to cook. I kind of grew up in it anyways.
That love.
So I started plugging away. I worked for a couple of really talented chefs, Johnny Granada and Gianfranco Campanella.
Wow.
I trained in Spain for a little while.
Amazing. That must have been a wonderful experience.
Worked in Boston. I was an exec at Camille's for a few years. And I landed at Besos this summer, and I love it. It's great because it's right up my alley. It's not in one box. We like to call it, it's a kiss of the Mediterranean, the Med.
Of the Mediterranean.
So and Spain as well. So the play on Besos, which is kiss.
Yes.
And the food being kissed by that region. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the menu. Kiss of the Mediterranean, a little bit of Spanish flair in there.
Right.
What kind of things can we expect to find on the menu?
Well, as you see, what we moved towards, because we did a complete, we closed for a week and did a complete redesign, and we relaunched with all new menus, including our Sunday brunch. So we went to more of the shareables, because it was kind of like a tapas vibe at first. We said, why don't we just continue on with this and keep it going? So we did a few different boards. This is our La Quercia board, which is assorted meats.
Ooh.
Yeah, we added a really nice cheese board of all artisanal cheeses, a nice bread board of breads and spreads, and a vegetable board for the health conscientious and the people that those don't really cater to. Exactly. So with that, we added things like octopus, which you will see a lot in the Mediterranean Spanish cuisine.
Oh my gosh, I love octopus.
We have a really great couple fresh pasta dishes. Across the board, it's just all approachable food that you can relate to, but at the same time, like these nice like Spanish and / Mediterranean twists. Not over the top, so you don't understand it, but just it makes you comfortable enough to have a great plate of food.
Absolutely. So you see it, you maybe have tried it or you've heard of it, maybe you've never tried octopus, and this is a good time or a place to try it.
Absolutely. It's a great recipe. It's pretty classical as far as what you would get if you were on a side street of Madrid or Barcelona, or, you know what I mean? So it's true to what it does, and then we put our flair on it, which is what we do there.
Of course.
Yeah.
So tell me about what we have on this board here.
Okay.
It looks really good.
All right. So this is just sourdough crostini. These are pepperdews, which are pickled piquillo peppers, which are fantastic. Just candied walnuts.
Really good.
Assorted medley of Mediterranean olives. That's a tongue twister.
Of course. Mediterranean olives.
Americano prosciutto, 18-month age, and this is a pate which is called Induja, which is made of Calabrian chilies. So as pate, it's fantastic, but then we have another dish, a lobster pockery dish, which is a large rigatoni, that once you put this under heat, it melts and it becomes the base of a sauce, which is super complex flavor. That's really interesting, yes.
Nicely paired with lobster, a little bit of heat.
Yeah, mild enough, lemon, lobster, it's really great.
That is awesome. That sounds delicious. I would try to think of like what I would want to pair with what, and like little olive with the prosciutto.
Well, that's the thing with these two. It's you order one, they go, oh well, maybe I want some cheese or I want some bread. So it's so easy for people to be communal and come and sit down, even if they're just coming for a drink and go, let's get a couple of boards and just hang out and have some snacks.
This is like the best thing to share with your friends.
Absolutely.
Whether you have a big group of people or you're just having cocktails like you said at the bar, this is the perfect thing to kind of pick on, or a great way to start the meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Appetizer.
Absolutely.
That is awesome. So you recently closed, like you said, did some renovations, spruced up the place a little bit. So tell me about what it's looking like. What kind of vibe are we experiencing when we sit down for dinner at Besos?
Well, TJ Martucci, who's the president of the Martucci Group, has a vision with all his restaurants. He likes it to be upbeat, fun, and approachable for everyone.
Of course.
So that was, I think, his main drive between what he did inside of Besos, which is gorgeous. Besos was pretty before, it really was.
Yes.
But he made it more approachable. It's contemporary, with still like this nice like flair of like a rustic look. So it really came out fantastic. I was quite, as the time went down, like to the last stages of, okay, we're opening next week, you're like, with
Seeing
any
all those
opening,
coming together.
yeah, with any open, because it really is an opening, because the new menu, the new restaurant, it has all the feels. So then you see, like, oh man, is this going to come together? And it came out fantastic. It really did. So his vision is to really have things become just a really fun, upbeat. Our '90s hip hop brunch, especially. It's approachable and it's upbeat for everyone. So that's kind of, I think, what I see when he does things. He envisions it through that way: upbeat, approachable, and fun. That's
what I want when I go out. You don't want to just be stuffy or, like closed off in a little corner. You
not
want
at
to
all.
be able to have a good time.
Yeah, I couldn't
whether
agree
you're
more.
going out on a date or whether you're going out with a group of friends.
Absolutely.
It should be lively, should be energetic, and also a nice, beautiful space.
Exactly. It's
Sounds
tasteful.
like you've got all that wrapped up in a nice
It's
little bow.
tastefully done. He has a good vision. I will say that about him for sure.
So you mentioned 90s hip hop brunch, so not
Oh
your
my
mom's brunch.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it, because I've heard that it has been like the talk of the town in East Greenwich, and that everyone's wanting to get in for brunch.
Yeah, it's wild. Once again, this was TJ's vision with the restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, brunch is good, and we batted it around trying to figure out, a lot of hours went into the relaunch, what we were going to do and how we were going to pitch things with all our new menus. And the brunch was one of the biggest things, like, or how are we going to do this?
Right.
And he
It's a
knew
big deal.
right from the beginning, like, okay, well, it's going to be fun. We're going to sell booze. We want people to come in and have fun on a Sunday. So the menu process was like, all right, well, we're going with this. We're going with this. So we just put together this really cool, funky, delicious menu that matches what we're doing completely. And it's been an absolute home run. I mean, it is a lot busier than we thought it was going to be,
That
for
is
sure.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a great
It's a great
problem to
outcome.
have. Yeah, great problem to have.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
what kind of things can we find on the menu? Classic items? Anything like tricks up your sleeve that you're pulling out?
For brunch?
Yes.
So we have a classical breakfast dish, which is called tortilla de española, which is a lot like a frittata with eggs and potatoes and peppers and chorizo. And that's pretty much as classical as any of our dishes get, because we also have like short rib Benedict over like jalapeno cheddar cornbread. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, walk me through that. Shortbread Benedict.
Yep.
Jalapeno cheddar cornbread.
Yeah, and there's
Oh my God! So this is all
it's a play on
up.
so
that sounds ridiculous.
there's a play on too, so we do like a Carolina cornbread with like the
Yum.
sausage gravy, like you'd see with the biscuits. So
So
the
good.
short rib comes with the sausage gravy with the cornbread and the short ribs and the hollandaise. Yeah, it's wild.
So good.
Do a crab cake one. Then we got
Love
like
crab cake bennies.
banana Foster styled waffles and
Stop it!
lemon
No, that sounds so good.
lemon ricotta pancakes. So we got a lot of cool stuff on it. It's
Yes,
really
definitely.
fun and it's fun. It's not your just typical 2 eggs,
No, it's not your
ham
mom's
and
brunch.
toast.
No,
Exactly.
definitely not.
Exactly.
And so cocktails are pouring. You guys do build your own Bloody Marys. What kind of
Yep.
drinks are getting people out of bed? They had
Yeah.
a long Saturday night. We want to have a good, fun
Right.
Sunday. Sunday scaries are coming in. We don't want to
Yeah, I
have
know,
to enjoy
I
our
know.
Sunday. What are we drinking on
So
brunch?
our beverage manager, director, Morgan Machia, he put together a fantastic beverage program. We had to taste them all, which is one of the perks of the job.
You had to taste them.
There's this one drink. There's 2 drinks specifically. One is my favorite. It's called the Devil's Avocado, and it's this like avocado drink, and it has like a little kick to it, but it is absolutely fantastic. And then he came up with a cereal milk drink, which has cocoa pebbles and vodka,
Oh, my
which
God.
sounds wild, but it is quite tasty. And it looks really cool when it goes out to the customer as well.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
I'm
he did a really good
interested
job.
in the devil's avocado.
So good.
I've never really
not even
heard
like
or seen
booze.
of that. So
It's
you're
like
putting
this-
avocado. So are you pureeing
Yeah,
avocado?
it's a pureed avocado
making
drink.
it into a symbol? How are we doing that?
I wish I could answer more to it. I should have probably watched when he made it a little bit more, but I've drank a bunch of them, and
And you know that you can
they are quite
verify that
good.
they taste good.
They are quite good.
What a great
Yeah,
brunch
he-
drink.
he-
'Cause we all know our Bloody Marys, our mimosas. Those are
Right.
your go-to brunch cocktails. But I think
Right.
that the avocado, the devil's
Oh, it's
avocado, is
unbelievable.
going to be added to the ranks.
when you're drinking someone and it feels like you're not drinking, that's
Yeah.
like more reason to drink more of it.
Oh my gosh, it's like guacamole in a cocktail form. I love it.
Yeah, it's quite good. So he did an unbelievable job with the drinking menu. It really came out quite well.
Yeah.
So the marriage between, the front of the house and the great hospitality we have, and the drink menus across the board, and the dinner menus and brunch menus and lunch menus, it really is just, it all really did come full circle. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it worked out well.
Definitely. So we all know that you have fantastic food, and like you started saying, you have really awesome drinks as well. Your
Right.
bar program is fantastic, and you're known for these really, really creative cocktails, whether you're pinning a little tiny piece of basil with a tiny
Yeah,
clothespin to the rim of a cocktail. You guys always have really fantastic,
Yeah, they're quite good.
creative cocktails.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
they have a great staff behind all, and that's between all the restaurants. That's at the Safe House and the Trap, and with Besos. They're just unbelievable beverage programs. Unbelievable.
Definitely. So if you're looking for that out-of-the-box cocktail, not your average gin and tonic vodka soda.
Yes.
You know, you're looking for something that you maybe never have tried before, or combining those flavors that you wouldn't expect to work out, like, you know, putting avocado into a cocktail. That sounds really cool.
Delicious.
I definitely need to try it.
Delicious. Must try.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, Besos is definitely known for their steps of service,
Right.
having fantastic service from the host all the way to your service and
Right.
everything in between.
Well, in the hospitality business, it's all based on the same thing. You can't have one with the other. We're all cogs in the same wheel. So the food can be great,
Definitely.
and if the service isn't, and inversely, if the service is great and the food's not matching, there's so many restaurants around. Rhode Island is such a popular scene for food and drink.
Right.
There's plenty of places to go. So we offer all that within the 3 restaurants that are in the group right now. So plus the ambiance, a lot of outside seating, you know, in all locations. So it's like there's so much to do, and it's
So many
fun.
options,
It's
yeah.
like if you went to the safe, no, not to be off of Besos, but if you
Yeah.
went to the Safe House and Trap, like any time of the year, people are there hanging out,
Having a good
enjoying
time.
themselves, having a good
Definitely.
time. It's approachable, you know, and you can just, even if it's just by yourself, you can pop in Besos as well. Just pop in and sit down and hang out for a little while, inside or outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I know that there is snow on the ground currently, but it is making me dream of
Right.
warmer months
All of
and that
us.
beautiful
Right.
outdoor patio. It is like a whimsical garden out there with twinkling lights
Yeah.
and, you know, the beautiful porch to wrap around. Last summer, there was a thunderstorm and it was pouring rain, and I sat outside on the porch because it's covered.
Yeah.
And I got, you know, it was just like, it was magical.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful to like be outside but be covered.
It
And,
really is
and
nice.
having that ambiance of like almost
Right.
garden dining.
Now when you see what's going to happen here in the next like 6 months or so
Yeah.
with the new build outside, because we're putting the bar, like I said,
Yes.
on the raised part of the
Okay,
patio.
so the bar will be on
So
the
visible,
porch.
so all the street value of hanging out in
Yes.
place, and then the pizza, like we're putting a huge, like beautiful pizza oven in with an imported pizza oven outside. So it's gonna be really neat, and it's gonna be even more so of a hot spot to check out
Right.
now.
It already is.
Yeah,
It's
but
even
now
more
it's like
so
people are gonna
neat.
be people
Yeah.
are really gonna be hanging out there. It might not just be people sitting at tables anymore. It might be standing room around the bar outside and the
Right.
tables that still exist. And so we're really excited to see how that comes out now. So that'll be the new project.
That's what I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to.
it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, giving me one more thing to look forward to for summer.
Absolutely.
Now I'm ready to
Yeah,
go.
everyone's compiling the list.
Long list.
List one.
By the time we get to February, we're
Yeah.
all very much ready.
Reason
for
101 to be ready for
for Besos patio dinners. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
Thanks
joining
so
us
much for
today
having
and
us.
sharing this wonderful, delicious food. We can't wait to try out all of your specialty cocktails and definitely that brunch menu.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
coming for that short rib.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our second guest.